Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Sunday. Here we are in the early hours for a roomy message. It's been a few days. I've not been able to pull any cards or do any readings. I've not been able to upload for a few days, waiting for my voice to readjust. All sorts of ascension symptoms. Okay, so there may be a sensitivity to energy right now. Maybe you are being called to retreat a little while. Much needed. No harm done in retreating for a little while to recuperate. So here we are. Let's see if my voice will allow it. Well, hopefully Spirit will allow us to get a message out for the collective this evening. So here we are. One on the counter. Let's go. Thank you, Rumi. Please give a message for the collective. So we have a card already flipped. We have card 16. From nothing to everything. From nothing to everything. It just takes one moment. Just one moment. Take that moment for yourself to rest and to retreat and to recuperate, because it just takes that one moment for you to give back to yourself, for you to nurture yourself for a while. From nothing to everything. It's time to enter the delights, to enter the garden of delights. Is this your mind, your creations? Is this life around you happening and opening up for you? Is this the nourishment that you are giving yourself? This is the nourishment that's available to you. Perhaps you are feeling defeated. Perhaps you are feeling as though you had to do it all alone, and that it's hard doing everything by yourself all the time. It just takes one moment. From nothing to everything. It's time for you to open up to all that is available to you. Let's flip the deck. The lover and the beloved. At the heart of this reading, it's time to open up to all that is available to you. You don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Call on the beloved, call on your beloved to help you. If you listen and you hear, can you hear your beloved speak to you, call out for you? It's okay to take a moment. It's okay to take that moment for yourself. So that you can rebalance. so that you can reconnect. And open up to all that is available to you at this time. And there is a whole lot available to you at this time. This is a blessing of Al-Hakim. It's been this whirling manifestation energy around you, blessing you, more blessings, blessing of Zara, blessing this connection so that this, what may have seemed like an impossible dream, is made possible, and that this commitment is recognized, is real, is true, is beyond this world. It's beyond this life. From nothing to everything. It's time to enter the garden of delights. So we have card 16. And card 28. Oh, my friend, if you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. Rumi. Are you aware that sweetness is found everywhere in town? Are you aware that winter is gone and spring has come around? Are you aware that sweet basil and the carnation are whispering in the garden and laughing about how simply everything is found? Are you aware the nightingale has come back from its flight, singing out messages of love to spread delights with every sound? Everything in the garden is granted the right from the divine court to appear for our delight. Everything is here to make the earth green and alive as a haven for our life. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavour to reach out. No one truly alive can ever be pawned to a prison or a tomb. Rumi. Have you been shedding your skins, your layers, your certainties? Gone are fixed identities and definite opinions. Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear you are releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself to be thus far. Another emanation of you awaits, blazing angel. Something more beautiful and true. Yet here you are, at the pruning stage, like a gardener for the soul. Shall the gardener spring back? Oh, indeed, the gardener. It is, if you are the gardener, it's time for you to spring back to life. Shall the garden spring back to life? Or will the enthusiastic denuding process be rather too much and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not. Your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of culling and will shine even brighter for it. There is a greater story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Though you are brilliant, no doubt about it, my blazing angel of love, there is one who is even more so. The imagination of this great writer is beyond our comprehension. The stories that pour forth from that cosmic poet in every moment are so rich, they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you. With a starring role and all the best supporting cast, you shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee, and delight when you hear it. In a great moment, it is a great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they may seem right now, and prepare to be entranced by the greater storyteller, the living poet of love, as you are entranced in a tale of your unfolding divine destiny. There are moments on the path of love that seem to focus on letting go of identities, of knowledge and certainty, of opinion and even attempts at control. Perhaps that's what's been going on for you. Because you've been trying to manage everything all on your own and you've been wanting to juggle it all by yourself. But really, your heart needs your beloved. And you need this love. You need this help. You need to open up. Open up to letting go of this control of wanting to do it all your own way or all by yourself. It's hard doing it all by yourself. We may feel as though we are being stripped back to our core, and even then, perhaps further still. We may wonder if we can bear it. What shall, if at all, remain intact through these rigours? We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we are blocked by circumstances beyond our control. Again and again, it is though a greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigours at an advanced stage on the path. We need this challenge when our soul, it says, we meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. Why must it be thus? This is a sage question indeed. When we are asked to dispense with our story, the interpretations we have given to our life experiences over the years. We may not hear the request at first. We may vaguely note it, but not recognize the great divine source asking this of us. And so, we do not give such an inclination due accord. We may persist with spinning our own tales instead. Oh, our mind may fancy itself to be a great wrangler of the word, impressed with its own judgments and declarations, yet in the light of comparison with the divine tale of our own soul, all our fancies shall pass away, revealed as so very frail, like clouds dissipating in the sky. Perhaps we are graced with the realization there is so much more. Or perhaps we still don't get the hint and move into struggle as we try to enact what we think our story should be. We may hit obstacle after obstacle and create even more terror in our storytelling. That life is such pain, a struggle, that success may not be for us, that we are forgotten and unheard. Yet, we could equally choose to wonder if obstacle after obstacle, closed door after closed door, is just a prompt to look for the open window to climb through. And if so, instead of seeking to impose our small story upon the great truth, we can live the truth of our divine destiny. Then something magical happens. We participate through presence, along with the unfolding story of our soul journey. We open up to whatever is asked of us, presented to us, happening through us, as we choose each day to come alive as much as we can. Then, as if by magic, there is something else that occurs. That would be grace, real, rich, dripping with goodness and substance, sustenance. Grace. This is the sacred blessing that enables us to pay attention to opening doors rather than closing ones. The divine assistance that lets us know our life is proceeding according to a greater intelligence and plan. Once we stop thinking quite so much and live day to day, we will be blessed with the realization that our individual life story is so much more extraordinary and perfect than anything we could have summoned, even with our wildest imagination. This oracle comes with guidance for you. You are being asked to let go, to receive, to become empty, to be filled. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may be of no longer holding on to a fantasy of your dream job, but of being guided into your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go of wishes for your body or health to be other than it is, so you can simply get on with living each day, taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond one day at a time. It is the divine paradox that when we are asked to surrender a story or fantasy, it is because reality is knocking on our door more often than not with the delivery of what we have been fantasizing about, but in the best way for us. The human experience of this paradox is that you may feel you are giving up hope, that your fantasy is dying. It may be very painful and bring you very much grief, But all that is dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. Wow, it's quite deep and made me feel quite emotional. Excuse me. This needs to happen so you can stop dreaming and start living it. This is what is happening for you now. Do not fear any part of your process. Embrace it without expectation, with trust in your heart that the divine is simply guiding you from fantasy into fulfillment so that you can enter the garden of delights. There is a sweet spot when entering the garden of delights, a moment where the senses have gorged themselves upon beauty and become heavy with their fullness, slowing the mind so that it can perceive the divine beloved dancing behind the veils of nature. But first comes the sensual feasting. Blooming orchids arrest the gaze with their startling and strange beauty. Nectar from the ripest fruits of the garden drips, luscious and sweet, upon a savouring tongue. Hungry for gossip, the ears shamelessly eavesdrop upon the birds in melodic conversation. They sing of greatness, most passionate love and boundless living joy. The ears open wide to take it all in. The craving for touch is sated by rough textured bark falling from the ancient trees. Soft, dewy grasses call in the shade, the crunching leaves making their sounds under the hot sun, and dancing feet, and the caress of that sunlight upon bare shoulders, with weight of its own, like a silken wrap placed just so by a caring lover's hand. The breeze, the very breath of the beloved earth mother, is sweet with scent of lavender and jasmine, warmed by the sun father. Oh, drink it in until your arms raise themselves to heaven. Your head tilts, eyes rolling back in your head, and your sacred animal body is mindless and in love. The garden of delights, narcotic in effect, lulling the senses from tension into sacred languor, that love may be experienced. Let us rest here in the midst of so much life, where the goodness of life is felt, and the heart is free from any prison of pain or doubt. Come, be in the garden with me now. Let us be free and feast to our heart's content. Indeed, let us be free. Feast until your heart's content. To come alive requires shedding of so much adherence to the fear of death. The great brother whispers wisdom into your heart. You have heard it, felt it already. The fear of death is so much more terrible than death itself. Nothing is dying in you but fear, so the heart can live more freely. Death and life are twin angels dancing together in communion with the sacred. They are not opposed. They bring the soul aliveness and make the garden of delights possible. They bring the seasons of the soul that foster growth and take the appearance of dying away, which is actually part of the cycle of life, again and again and again. You have been through much death, dear one, around you, within you. You have known this dark angel. This is why you are so full of life. Your attempts to stay as you have been, to render something in your life immobile or impervious to change, have failed. Let us celebrate. There is no delight in frozen moments long since past. Why try to feast upon such food? It will not nourish you anywhere near as deeply and fully as fresh from the oven morsels of life. Come, let us taste all that is on offer. We'll drink headily and sate our deepest thirst. Let us enjoy the richness of the meal in gratitude for its preparation and awe at the skill involved in such masterful creation. Do not let the memory of death starve you of your participation in life. Do not hold on still to that which is past. Do you still hold on to that which is past? I will soothe you with a loving touch upon your back, and yet gently I will turn your head to the right and urge you to see the rising sun. Your life is blessed, you see. I want you to know this now. I want you to accept this now. Let those horrors of the past be gone. They are no more than phantoms. The garden is here now, to be touched, tasted, seen, heard, felt, inhaled, and loved. This oracle comes to you with a message. A new day is dawning for you. This is a time when the past will very soon cease to have any hold over you. Celebration is imminent. You are invited into the golden light of divine plenty. Put your worries behind you now and step into your divine inheritance, where all is sorted according to kindness and grace. Let's take part in a sacred healing, sacred honoring ritual to close out tonight's reading. So please say the following aloud. I accept the gift of golden grace and healing now, to leave behind all prisons and tombs, conscious and unconscious, of heart and of mind. I open up to life and assistance through unconditional love. In being present to the miraculous beauty that seeks to live through me, as me, and in benefit to all humanity now. I know myself to be worthy of this grace, to be this grace. So be it. Now place your hands gently on your heart and rest for however long feels good. And when you are finished, that's when you have completed your ritual. Well, we have indeed completed this evening's reading. So thank you, everybody. That was a bit of an emotional reading for me, I found, near the end there. So do like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment if you found that this reading resonated for you at this time. So you don't need to do it all alone. It's time to open up to all that is available to you. Much love, everybody. I hope you found this message helpful this evening. Take care. I'll see you soon.